Okay, so the game's been out for a while now, and I haven't made a review. Well, the primary reason is I really, really want to make sure I get everything I want to say about the game in the review and have it really represent my views and thoughts on the game as a whole. The problem with this comes in is it's rather a tricky game to review. I simultaneously go from loving it, and then about 2 seconds later, I will be yelling at it rather rudely. So it's a very complicated game to sort of play and figure out whether it's really good or bad and spell everything out like that. So I'm taking my time writing it. And also, I think it's not bad to take my time writing this because sit I'm letting the game sit and my experiences think, so I'm not necessarily just putting up my first thought that comes into my mind on the game. I'm putting up more I'm putting up a more detailed thought that comes up to the game because I'm sure you've all had the experience where you played a game and then thought, oh, that was a good game, and then a few months or so later you think about it a little more and go, well, maybe there were some parts that weren't as good as I originally thought. So, basically, I haven't made the review yet because I just want to make sure it's as perfect as possible. That said, I can do a quick rundown right now in case anyone is really curious what I think about, like, right this second, don't want to wait for the whole detailed explanation. So, it's certainly better than the games we've had in recent memory, most notably Battle of Z and Ultimate Tenkaichi. That comparison, it's clear which one's better. Now, in terms of other games, that's where it gets more complicated. So I'll just leave it there for now. Is it a fun game? Yeah, it is. Does it have nice DBZ elements to it? Yes, it does. Does it have giant glaring flaws that are hard to ignore? Oh yeah. So, there are some small issues I have with it, like not being able to preview outfits when you go to buy them to see if you actually want it or not, down to larger things like way too much RNG. And there are other issues as well, and there are things the game does well too. It certainly sets down a nice base for a sequel. If a lot of the flaws get addressed in a possible sequel, then hey, we might have what we thought the game was going to be in the first place. I think I've managed to narrow it down to one problem that ends up becoming the biggest issue the game had, and I'll cover that problem in the review. But for now, I'll just leave you all to see the end of this fight, and if there's anything you want to, any opinions you want to hear from me, or anything you want to see from the game, just leave a comment, and, I'll see if I can get to it. Busier than I'd wish I was right now, but, that's how life goes sometimes. Hopefully, I'll get that review up soon for you guys.
I do not like troublesome things. I kill troublesome.
I shouldn't do stuff I'm not used to.
Did he sacrifice himself for me?
Okay, one more round. How could I lose?
Killed you. Have a power.
Go for it!
Powerball. Dragon Malice. Go to hell. I won't let you escape. You may be working a bit too hard there. Kidding.